Thank you. I'm a large person. I'm a big fella. I don't know if you could tell. I'm wearing dark colors that has a naturally slimming effect. But I am, it's okay, I'm not a victim about it, it's no big deal. I do think it's weird that people feel like they can point it out to me in public, like that's not rude. Like I was on a plane recently, I guess my elbow was in the aisle. Flight attendant walked by, bumped it, said, "Hey, watch out, big guy." So I said, "Whatever you say, black lady." We're just throwing around adjectives, let's do this. Just seeing things and saying them, like that's not rude. And I don't get offended, I just think it's really weird the way people talk about fat people. I tried Airbnb for the first time. Do you guys know what that is? For those that don't know, it's a service where if you're visiting another town, instead of paying for a hotel, you can spend less and stay in someone's spare room if you think they won't murder you. I thought I'd give it a try. I requested a place to stay. I got a message from the property owner the next morning. I'm going to read that to you guys if that's okay, because it was very strange. Here we go. Dear Christian, this is a small basement room with a shared 3/4 bathroom, better suited for thinner people. Don't get sad, because it gets sadder. From your picture, you appear to be a large man. Do you mind me asking how much you weigh? All the best, Susan. Guys, I got that email from Susan. And before I could even respond, I got canceled the request. It's like she decided she didn't need to know the exact number. Too many, that's how many he weighs. But I decided to respond anyway. Do you guys want to hear that? Yeah. Dear Susan, thank you for your prompt reply to my application to stay in your basement. This probably isn't necessary now that I'm not staying there. But I weigh 305 pounds. Thank you for making sure I didn't accidentally book one of those rooms into which my body doesn't actually fit. It would have been so embarrassing for me to need your help shoving me through the door frame. And lubing me up to slide me in and out of bed. Every day. Thank God I found an open room at a whale refuge. They're gonna let me float naked in a large saltwater tank while children walk by and tap on the glass walls and wave at my fat face. All the best, Christian. I went to a convenience store the other day, and when I checked out, the total came to $6.66. And the lady at the register went, "Ooh," and started rummaging around the counter. She's like, "I need a Tootsie Roll. Where are the Tootsie Rolls?" I'm like, "What are you talking about, lady?" She said, "I can't ring it up for that number. You're going to have to buy a Tootsie Roll. They're 2 cents. You can take the pennies out of the penny tray." So basically, Lucifer bought me a Tootsie Roll the other day. And it was delicious. So hail Satan, I guess. I have a friend who loves penguins. They're his favorite animal. So for his birthday, I was researching penguin-themed gifts. And I found an aquarium where for $75, they'll let you spend 20 minutes alone in a room with a penguin. Sounds like we're on the same page about this. Because if you want to get a penguin alone that bad, they shouldn't let you hear the penguins. But I think the aquarium is in on it. They're advertising in the creepiest way possible. They call it Penguin Encounters. That just sounds horrible. Because the real problem with it is I have no desire at all to fuck a penguin. Or any kind of bird. Right? But if you bought me a penguin encounter and told me it cost $75, even I'd be like, there's only one way we're getting our money's worth. Time to encounter a penguin. I'm married. I've been married for 3 years now. So far, so good. I like her. The one problem, she does have a little bit of the autism. Like just a little bit. She just has like a scotch of the tizzy. And so it used to be called, Asperger's syndrome. Now it's called autism spectrum disorder. It's not a big deal. Lots of people have it. You wouldn't even know if you met her. But the problem is she wasn't diagnosed with it until 6 months after we got married. Right? So I'm like, what does it say about me that I didn't know my wife had autism? Right? Seems like that's a social cue I should have picked up on. Because the signs were there. Every day she goes to the kitchen, she makes the same smoothie, the same ingredients. She's got earmuffs on because the blender's too loud. And she's wearing a Camelback so she can stay hydrated indoors. And I was like, that's just cute and quirky, right? Right? Nah, it turns out it's diseased. It's a symptom. It's cute and autistic is what it is. And it's okay, don't worry, she loves these jokes. She's not easily offended because of the Asperger's. And really, if you're getting tested for that as an adult, you better hope you have it. Because if you don't, you're sitting there in front of a doctor, he's like, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have Asperger's. Guess you're just a dick. Just weird and rude for no reason at all. One thing people may not know about people with autism is they're not very good at talking dirty. It's not their primary skill set. But I still try because I'm into that, which leads to some interesting exchanges. I'm not going to get too graphic here, but I'm going to tell you one story. A while back we were fooling around because it was a Sunday afternoon between the hours of 3 and 5 p.m. The routine is very important to her. And we were just getting started, so she put her hand down there, which I like. So I said, what did you find there? Like some kind of cool, sexy gentleman, right? 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 Here's what she said. A hot potato. She called my dick a potato, folks. What do you do when that happens? I'll tell you what you don't do. You don't finish having sex. Well, you sit back and you think about the weird experience that you just had. Because not many people get their dicks called potatoes. It doesn't happen very often. Just if your wife is autistic and hungry and vegetarian and from Idaho, and that's my wife. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you very much.